112 months.
2,240 days.
15,680 hours.
940,800 minutes.
56,448 seconds worth of memories at HCA.
How are we supposed to put all of these memories into one speech?
Well, we have to start at the beginning. Out of all 21 of us, 7 of us started in kindergarten. Me, Matthew, Caleb the Whale, Cassie, Cole, Aaron, and Sydney.
In kindergarten, 4 more joined, including me, Savannah, Alyssa, and Connor.
Back in preschool and kindergarten, it was much easier. The hardest decision that we had to make was if we were going to play boys chase girls at recess or girls chase boys.
Then in 2nd grade, we gained Cody and James. I became the class lead collecting champion, and all the cool kids learned how to draw X-wings.
Now, while the boys were concerned with collecting lead and drawing X-wings, I was really concerned about the geography fair that year. To my dismay, me and another girl in my class both decided to do chili. So when I get there, I see that she has authentic Chilean food and dress, while I, on the other hand, have empanadas made out of Play-Doh and a rug from my grandpa's garage that we cut a hole in to resemble a Chilean poncho. You can't hide money.
In 3rd grade, we gained Will and his inspiring work ethic.
We're all in awe.
In 3rd grade, we also thought it was a good idea to venture out and try new things. In Cassie's case, it was eating paper. She continued this for quite a while.
At this point, clearly food had a very important place in our lives. The girls decided to pledge allegiance to a hot dog, and Shannon ran crying to the bathroom when Kaylee severely criticized her blueberry bagel. Our 3rd grade teacher, Miss Portillo, also promised us some M&Ms, but then we were later dismayed to find out that she had eaten them after having a rather rough night.
In 4th grade, we were introduced to Andrew, Mitchell, and his camo pants.
To specify, they were cargo camo pants.
In 4th grade, I also decided to venture out and try to make new friends. Unfortunately, I was disappointed because after sending a note to a girl in my class, she rejected it, saying she already had 5. Apparently 6 is too many.
While Shannon was trying her hardest to make new friends, I was basically having the worst year of my life.
We all enjoyed Mr. Brown's blonde jokes a lot, even though they were mostly aimed at Kaylee.
No, I was not blonde, for the record.
In 5th grade, we didn't gain any new members, but we gained many new memories.
We moved to a new school, we got to have lockers, and we got to be upstairs with the big kids.
In 6th grade, we didn't gain anyone new either, but we encountered many trials, such as the Civil War camp.
Matthew and I were severely punished for our heinous actions. He was tied up and put into the stocks, and I was required to walk around camp with a gun over my head for 30 minutes.
I was also punished after thinking it to be a good idea to shine a light in my classmate's face and then quickly run away so he couldn't catch me.
And I came home with a tick, so...
Then in 7th grade, we regained our long-lost classmates, Aaron and Alyssa, and that was also the start of the Shauna relationship.
In 8th grade, we gained Molly, Jake, and Jake's humility.
Also in 8th grade, we took our long-awaited trip to D.C., where I decided it would be a good idea to run from the police.
Then we moved to 9th grade, freshman year. We gained Ian and his diversity to go along with Shannon. We also had our first high school retreat, where we set the record for the most injuries.
While we were setting the record for the most injuries, Jake was setting a record of his own, which is to have the highest hair in the class.
Although we didn't gain any new people in 10th grade, Jake did realize that he no longer needed his hair to be able to be used as a weapon.
In 10th grade, we were able to go on the Philadelphia trip, which was unfortunately ruined by the freshmen that year. It was also ruined the fact that we got pulled over for police for shining a laser pointer into a cop car, which is apparently illegal in Maryland. We didn't know. We also ruined our bus driver's life because that was the first time ever in his life that he had been pulled over.
Sorry, Tim. In 11th grade, we gained Jordan, and we were finally upperclassmen. So basically, we thought we knew everything.
One thing we didn't know for sure was Jake's workout schedule. There wasn't a day that went by that we didn't know whether it was leg day, ab day, arm day, shoulder day, or hair day. Actually, every day was hair day.
Now, unfortunately, Jake's car situation didn't work out as well as he did. In our whole high school career, Jake has had 3 cars. The first of which he sold, and then the second one was a brand new BMW, which he wrecked literally a week later. He still likes to talk about how terrible women drivers are.
All this leads up to senior year. It feels like just yesterday we were starting our very last first day of school. And now here we are on graduation night. This year has been the best yet.
As seniors, we were allowed to leave school at 12:30. We didn't have to take exams. We got to decorate the high school for Christmas break, and we set up a pretty sweet senior prank.
In our senior year, we also have the privilege of going on the annual trip to Puerto Rico, which brought very many memories. The first of which being Kaylee and I jamming out to some awesome music in the car, while others were mourning the loss of their possessions because their car had been broken into.
And of course, we were all tired after staying waiting for the police that whole night. And of course, as soon as we go to bed, we wake up to the sound of
Apparently, a cricket had found our way into the room and rudely waking us up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Kaylee was waking up and goes, "Shut that off!" Unfortunately, we couldn't because it was a bug.
Shannon was also unfortunate enough to find some dirty socks in her bed at the hotel room. Erin banged her knee out pretty bad, jumping off of some rocks into a rather small pool of water. And Jordan got some sweet pics with the Puerto Rican chicks.
And the second would be, don't whistle the Hunger Games theme song at a pep rally because it won't end well.
Mr. Meyer doesn't think it's funny.
But in all seriousness, we have gained so many valuable lessons from HCA. We've learned how to give a speech properly.
We've learned how to defend our faith.
We learned how to value each other.
And we've learned what a family really looks like. Beginning in our freshman year, we thought, oh, high school's going to be so great. It's time to make memories. And now as our senior year, we want to start it all over. If there's one thing I could get everyone to realize in high school, it would be to not wish away your senior year. Because when you do, you miss out on all the great memories that you would make.
So while some of us are staying as close as Hickory, and some of us are going as far away as New York City, one thing that we'll always have is each other.
So as we go our separate ways, we're thankful for these memories, because they are what makes us one family forever.